guys, what's up? So this is going to be the strip down challenge, which is something that I didn't expect to be doing for my first video back, but here we are. So Sierra's video yesterday, she was kind of talking about her, what happened with her while we weren't posting videos, so I'll be talking what happened with me. If you listen to the last couple videos, I have posted like by myself. I have talked about this briefly. I mean, it's a little hard to explain a lot of the things that did happen, but I will start with I had hip surgery this summer, and so during school I was going through a lot of doctor's appointments and physical therapy, and I always had to miss some test or something, and that's why I wasn't posting videos, because I never really had time to sit down and make a video. I was always having to redo tests or go to the doctor, or I'd have to sit and do exercises. And it was very hard to sit down, make a video, edit, even though those things are actually not too hard for me. I just didn't have the time. But it's summer now, so I do have the time, but since I got surgery, I am not allowed to do too much on my body. I can't put that much weight on my leg, and this is my right hip. If you're grossed out by this, you might want to skip ahead maybe a minute or so, because I'm going to explain what exactly went on in my hip that they had to fix or take out. So when I went to the doctor, we thought it was something really small. It turned out to be pretty big, and they told me that I was going to be in surgery for an hour to an hour and a half. Well, it turned out that I was in there for 2 hours. And honestly, that scared me when I woke up and I heard. It scared my mom. She was waiting, and my brother Cortez, who was also waiting for me. What had happened, or what was going on in my hip, was that I had a 75% liberal tear. And so if you imagine a clock from 3 to 12, it was torn, and then from 12 to 3, it was peeling away from my bone because it had been so loose. They had to use 4 pins to get it back attached to my bone, and so now I have those in my body. I also had 2 bone spurs that they had to take out, or else I would still be getting pain. And it was really inflamed, so that's part of the pain. But that was just what was going on in there, which is a very big deal. If it was more than 75% at all, I wouldn't have been able to walk. They're surprised that I could even walk, so yeah. And I was also in Washington D.C. for the first part of the summer, so I didn't really have a way to film, because we were like go, 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 and when I got back to the hotel, I was like, I'm sleeping because this is crazy. We would get up at 6, and we would get back to the hotel by like 9 or 10, and so I was like, I'm out. And all that walking before I got my surgery was just really hard for me because it hurt. Now, after Washington, D.C., I got back to Colorado, and I was here for only 2 days. Then I went with my grandma, who came with me in Washington, D.C., to her house in Arizona. And I was spending time with my great-grandma and my grandma's dog and my grandma, which was very, very fun, and it was awesome to hang out with her. But I always got very sharp pains, and I had no idea what was going on. Nobody did, until they actually went in to my hip during the surgery. There's no way they could have known what was going on. Now, that didn't really bother me because I had always got that pain. It was nothing new. It was nothing that scared me, because I was thinking, well, I always get this pain. It's not gonna be worse. Well, turns out that since it was so bad, that was a sign that I should have gone to the doctor, but I didn't. And this was because I was out of town, or I was out of state. So that's why I didn't go, and not necessarily like I didn't want to go or I didn't feel like it was necessary. More the fact that I was not comfortable with going without my mom, who I wasn't with. And so after I came back from Arizona, a week and a half-ish later, I got my surgery. And I told you what happened with that, so we'll just skip forward. I had to wear this huge, uncomfortable brace for about 2.5 weeks, maybe 3. And I've been on crutches, and I'm going to be on crutches for a while. And I won't be completely healed for at least 6 months, maybe 4 months if I try really hard, but I can barely put any weight on my foot as it is without searing pain, so I just don't. I'm going on a family trip soon, so that'll be for 2 weeks, so I don't know if I'll get time to film, but I will try, I promise. But if I can't, then I'm sorry about that, but I will, like, oh, and during, like, the time during school when I wasn't, I was going to physical therapy a lot and going to doctor's appointments, obviously, for, like, my hip. And there was a lot of stuff going on in school, which was just making me so stressed. And usually videos make me less stressed, but I just never had time to sit down and talk to a camera. And since I have my computer now, which I just got today, I got it like an hour and a half ago, and I've already figured out how to use it. I'm going to be using this from now on, and eventually I will figure out how to use my camera, and I'll get a nice microphone for it and do all of that. But right now, this is what I have, and I'm glad that it works enough for you guys, for me, and like for anyone who's concerned. It's a perfect thing for just filming sit-down videos, or if I wanted to go somewhere and stand, but I can't really do that. But if I did want to, I could. So that's all I have for this week. I also got a haircut, but that's thing, and there's a few other things that I don't really want to get into with this video. But other than that, I will see you guys next week.